Charm title, The Final Night, The Ghosts of the Titanic. Soft ocean sounds fade in, followed by a low hum of wind. Narrator, slow, haunting rust tone. April 14th, 1912. The night was calm, too calm. The sea, a mirror. The air, sharp and silent. No waves, no moon, just a black, endless void stretching across the Atlantic. On the deck of the RMS Titanic, passengers laughed, drank, and danced, unaware that history itself was holding its breath. Pause. Faint sound of laughter fades under eerie string music. Act 2. The Ship of Dreams. They called her unsinkable, the largest moving object ever built by human hands. 882 feet of steel, glory, and arrogance. A floating city, lit by electricity and pride. First-class passengers dined on oysters and champagne. Below, in third class, families from Ireland, Italy, and beyond dreamed of America. A new beginning. But the ocean doesn't care about dreams. It listens, it waits, and sometimes it collects. Sound cue, distant creak of metal, faint hum of engines. Dumpredy Act 2, The Warning. That afternoon, the radio operators received 6 iceberg warnings. 6. Each one was logged, then ignored. The Marconi room buzzed with wireless chatter. Passengers sending messages home. Arriving Wednesday. Love you. Having the time of our lives. One message from the nearby California read simply, "Ice ahead. We are stopped and surrounded by ice." But Titanic's radio operator, Jack Phillips, was too busy sending first-class telegrams. He tapped back impatiently. "Shut up! I am working Cape Race." Pause. Static fades in, the sound of Morse code tapping. That was the last warning. Geowolf Act 3, The Collision. Music shifts, deep, tense rumble. 11:40 p.m. Lookout, Frederick Fleet squints into the dark. No binoculars. They'd been misplaced before sailing. Then, out of the black, a shadow, a shape, a mountain of ice. Fleet rings the bell 3 times. "Iceberg right ahead," he shouts. The helmsman spins the wheel, hard to port. Engines reverse, but the ship, massive and proud, responds too slowly. A low, grinding sound tears through the hull. Steel plates buckle. Rivets explode. Water rushes in, cold, merciless, alive. Sound of metal twisting, followed by gushing water. Act 4. The realization. At first, nobody believes it. The music keeps playing, stewards calm passengers. Just a precaution. Captain Edward Smith stands on the bridge, face pale under the lantern's glow. Thomas Andrews, the ship's designer, runs the numbers, and the color drains from his face. 5 compartments flooded, he whispers. She can stay afloat with 4, not 5. He looks at the captain. In an hour or 2, maybe less, she's going down. Low heartbeat sound fades in under the narration. Father DCT 5. The Panic lifeboats. Only enough for half the souls aboard. A decision born from vanity. The decks looked too cluttered with more. Women and children first. But confusion reigns. Some boats launch half empty. Others are swarmed. A young man offers his seat to his wife and kisses her hand. A third-class mother wraps her baby in a blanket, whispers a prayer, and hands it to a sailor. She never sees the child again. In the first-class lounge, the band keeps playing. Not for money, not for fame, for peace, for the illusion that everything is still okay. Their final song? Nearer, my God, to thee. Play faint piano melody of the hymn. When Act Sugs, the final moments, 2:10 a.m., the boat disappears beneath the waves. The ship rises, groaning, splitting her spine. People cling to railings, screaming prayers that vanish into the freezing wind. Then, a roar like thunder. The lights flicker, and Titanic snaps in two. Silence. For a moment, there is only darkness. Then, the sound of 1,000 voices crying for help. Within minutes, the water silences them all. The temperature, 28 degrees. Most die within 15 minutes. Of 2,240 souls aboard, only 706 survive. Act 7. The Ghosts. When rescuers arrived at dawn, the sea was still. Bodies floated in life jackets, their faces calm, frozen in expressions of disbelief. The Titanic was gone, but her presence lingered. To this day, divers say you can feel it, a weight, a sadness, as if the ocean itself remembers. Her wreck lies 2 miles below, slowly dissolving into rust. A graveyard of dreams, untouched by light. And every April 14th, at the exact moment she struck the iceberg, the ocean surface grows eerily calm again, as if the sea pauses to whisper, "I remember." Music fades out, just the sound of waves and wind. Outro. Calm, reflective tone. The Titanic wasn't just a ship. It was humanity's reflection, our pride, our ambition, our fragility. And maybe that's why her story still haunts us. Because it reminds us that no matter how advanced we become, the oak